Well, I came down because I just buried my mother-in-law with Alzheimer's. She was in extraordinary pain before she died. And I also have an autoimmune disease that has led to all kinds of issues. And I myself am in a lot of pain every day. Plus, the latest research on marijuana says that it may actually help with the root cause of my autoimmune disease. So I don't have 5 or 6 years for them to dither around with this, so that's why I'm here today.
With the mic, set the camera all over.
With a bunch of people where we're going.
Why don't you tell us who you are, why you came down, what's going on?
I am David Pimentel. I live in Dartmouth, Mass. I came here to try and open up some people's eyes to the use of medical marijuana. I was involved in an accident 2.5 years ago where I need surgery on my neck. Now I need to have C1, C3, and C7 replaced, and hopefully that will change the pain that I have in my back, and if not, then I'll have to have surgery on my back. I was prescribed Percocets and Vicodin in the beginning of my injury, and I was taking them as directed by my physicians, and I noticed from 1 to about 4 months, I went from taking 1 to 2 pills every 4 hours to taking 4 to 6 pills every 4 hours for my pain. I noticed myself going into that spot that we all know as pill addiction, and I came upon myself and spoke to a family member about other alternatives, and we spoke about using marijuana medically. And at the time when he told me about it, I kind of laughed and chuckled and said, "No, you just want to see me high." And he said, "No, just try it. And there's people out there that say that they use it for it, and see if it helps you." So I took his advice, and I did the very next day. And I must say, since that day, I've smoked marijuana faithfully every day for medication purposes. And since then, I stopped smoking tobacco products. I stopped drinking alcohol. I feel 100%. Not 100% better with my pain in my neck or my back, but as a person, as someone I want to share this with the American people out there. It's very important to me. I've done a lot of research on it, and I just want to voice my opinion on it, really.
Awesome.
Thanks.
So I'm a medical user just like you. We get both bad backs. Tell people that don't understand when you're in the morning, when you're drained, when you're not feeling good.
Yep.
What does it do? What is it?
In the morning before I get out of bed, it takes me 45 minutes to get out of bed. I need to smoke before I even get out of bed because it relaxes my muscles to the point where I'm able to function. If I don't use anything, it takes me a half hour to 45 minutes to get out of bed, and my wife has to put my socks on and tie my sneakers. It has helped me tremendously. It's unbelievable. Like I say, I'm amazed. I used marijuana as a kid. You know, I smoked with my friends and got high, and never really used it while I was sick. I never really thought about it that way until 2.5 years ago. I'm 35 years old now, and I've been doing it for 2.5 years. I haven't had any problems with my life. I just actually made my life a little bit better, and I just want to share my views on it with everybody and let them know that there is an alternative out there. If you feel yourself getting into that depression and you know, that pill addiction state, really just think about smoking marijuana and trying it out, because it really will help you. It will save your life. I absolutely believe that 100% that it will save.
Brownies and other things like that?
I haven't, because it's kind of expensive for me to get it right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't grow it because it's illegal to grow. I can't really afford to experiment with it because I need it. Yep. So I just smoke it.
I understand.
And you know what I mean? I know that you can, you know, make lollipops out of it and brownies and cookies, and I have tried, my friends have tried, but they don't have the right recipe where they'll either use too much or too little marijuana, so it doesn't work in the right way. And another reason why it really is not fair to me as a patient of it is really there's two plants out there. There's the indica and there's sativa. Indica is what we need for medicine. If you're buying marijuana off the street, you don't know if you're getting indica or sativa. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that insurance there that you're getting the right stuff that you need. So that's one of the main reasons why I want to be able to grow it for myself, so I know that I'm growing my own medication. I know that's exactly what I need for my pain, and I won't make the mistake of taking something else that's really not going to help me. Sometimes depending on the marijuana that's out there, it sometimes might make me feel worse than actually help me if it's not the right plant. So it is very important that we take this for what it's worth and really do what we can to.
Right, one more question. How do you think you know, we went out around, talked to some reps.
Yeah.
How do you think the reps treated?
I think they were really they really wanted to know and learn more about it. You know, Representative John Quinn was was very interested in it, and hopefully he's going to do some more information, do some more research on it, and get well acquainted with it, because it's really the only way for us all to come to a realization that there's nothing else that can be done it's not gonna. Nothing will ever stop me from using it now that I know what it does for me, and I know the facts about it. I know that it really doesn't do anything wrong to my body, other than the part of us inhaling smoke. That for our bodies is not good, but other than that, it doesn't do anything wrong to us. And I don't care if the president or whoever says it's either legal or not legal, I'm gonna do it regardless, because I know I am actually making my body better than prolonging. I am actually prolonging my life by smoking marijuana. I believe that.
How'd you hear about the meeting today?
MikeCANN.net. That's how I heard about the lobbying today. I found it on the internet, and as I was doing my research, and you got to put it all out there, man. It's 438,000 people die of tobacco use every year in this country. 75 to 85,000 people die of alcohol use in this country. Over-the-counter prescriptions, 106,000 people worldwide die every year. What else is out there? Like the cocaine and all that. 100,000 people a year die to cocaine and meth and all that other stuff.
Aspirin kills people.
And aspirin, yeah, that's the over-the-counter prescription, over-the-counter medication that you can go to CVS right now and buy. If you swallow a bottle of Tylenol, you're gonna overdose and you're gonna die. My 10-year-old son can go into a store and buy Tylenol. You have to smoke 6 pounds of marijuana in 15 minutes to physically die from it.
I can't even do that.
You know what I'm saying? As much as I would love to, you can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You have to be able to smoke 6 pounds of marijuana in 15 minutes to die. So I can't understand how Tylenol is still out on the shelves, Bayer and everything else that they got out there, Excedrin and all that. You take somebody wants to end their life, you don't need to put a rope around your neck anymore. You just go to CVS, buy a bottle of Tylenol, and take the whole thing, and you're going to go to sleep. And it's probably the best way to die, if you ask me. You're going to sleep. So they've had this in the United States forever. And I honestly believe that one of the main reasons why marijuana is still illegal in this country is because by it being illegal, it puts a lot of money in a lot of different pockets. I mean, there's most people that are higher up in our world have a lot of investments in pharmaceuticals, in paper companies. You know what I mean? We really have to get the facts out there to our kids. The black market, the police. I mean, it's so corrupt. It's not even funny. And I don't understand how everyone else out there can't see it for what it really is.